oil you use in your high-performance BRP vehicle does matter, and XPS delivers the right performance for your 4-stroke ATV, snowmobile, spider, or watercraft. Using XPS helps ensure the best engine performance and helps ensure the best reliability and longest engine life. And there are a few extra ingredients in XPS that even better protect consumers compared to other power sports oil. Extra corrosion protection and the optimal additives to make sure that those vehicles equipped with a wet clutch transfer the torque in the right way.
While recreational vehicle manufacturers often set very high lubrication standards for their engines, the power sports vehicle industry does not have required certification standards or regulation.
In the recreational market, there's no regulating body. So who's the regulating body? The OEM. They say, since nobody's going to help us set a base standard of performance in the marketplace, we're going to take it upon ourselves that if our engine needs this, we're going to put an oil out there that's here.
Another reason BRP makes its own brand of oil is to ensure that customers have the best ownership experience.
These OEMs, they just over engineer so that they get the ultimate finished performance for their end user, their customer, because they want the guy to come back. That's the message. OEMs build for repeat customers. And oil's a big way to get there.
There are important differences between passenger car motor oils and power sports oil that makes modern automotive formulas unsuitable for BRP vehicles.
Today's automotive oil has certification standards from the Society of Automotive Engineers, or SAE, and they get their guidance from government fuel economy mandates. To achieve better mileage in these automotive engines, they're making oils thinner as part of that equation. What this means is the oils are providing less lubrication between those internal moving parts. Automotive engines might be built in such a way to handle this extra demand, but the needs for your Rotax engine are much different. The engine in your BRP vehicle is operated in extreme conditions. It's typically operated at high RPM. It's a high-performance engine with a lot of horsepower per liter compared to an automotive application, and most sit still during storage periods. Plus, they have internal gears. All these things cause oil to break down sooner than their automotive counterparts, so BRP designs premium, robust oil to match these needs.
For more than 8 years, BRP has had the same oil manufacturing partner. They work closely with BRP powertrain engineers to develop the latest XPS oil formulations, right along with new engine development.
XPS is formulated for the specific needs of Rotax engines and for where BRP products are used. XPS is the only oil that completed and passed BRP's rigorous, severe-duty testing to ensure that Rotax engine and oil lubricated components have the maximum protection and highest performance in real-world conditions. Once XPS passed BRP's severe-duty test, the oil was tested in each and every 4-stroke vehicle BRP manufactures, from its Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs and spiders to Sea-Doo watercraft and Ski-Doo snowmobiles, all to ensure that XPS satisfied the performance that the engineers were seeking. Power Sports Oil Experts, in partnership with BRP engineers, developed an oil to protect the engine at cold start and ensure that oil flows quickly to moving parts. XPS is formulated to maintain the correct viscosity at high temperature for the engineering-approved protection and to combat fuel dilution. Plus, XPS has added corrosion inhibitors that other power sports oil does not have. So what does that mean? It means when you come off the boat ramp with your Sea-Doo and put it away wet, you're protected. It means after you ride your ATV through the mud, power wash it, put it in the garage for a week, it's protected.
You often hear people say that OEMs build oil just to make money. If that was the case, each OEM would just go to the lowest cost producer for the lowest price oil. That's not what they do. It's something to ask yourself. How could one oil possibly meet the needs of all the OEMs, like the aftermarket oils claim? Do you honestly believe that aftermarket oil companies test their oil and equipment like the OEMs do? Do aftermarket companies test to the OEM standards? If they actually do test, do they test every engine in the OEM platform or the OEM lineup? If they do test, and they do test every engine, do they understand the engineers' test platforms and protocols that are designed by the OEM? Bottom line is, if you want the best product and the best performance, use the OEM recommendation.
You purchased the finest recreational products brand with the most advanced engines in the world. You ride it hard. Treat it right with XPS Oils.